Welcome gamers to Mortal Glory 2. My name is DasTactic, welcome to the channel and welcome to this one-off video. We're going to be looking at this pretty fun little, it is a beer and pretzels game. It's a game that you can play very, very quickly. The battles take very, very short amount of time, so we'll just do a bit of a run through and you'll see what I mean. It's good fun, it's a good fun game. We'll just go into new game. Now you do actually have different characters that will then become unlocked as things sort of develop. I'll just go and randomise some of these. Executors of the Secret Door. You can sort of change your names in through here. I've been streaming it, and sort of so people have been naming it. I have like what's called DasDemption on my Twitch channel, where when we do have nameable characters, people will then redeem names. But if the character dies, and a lot of characters die in this game, there's a lot of banning that goes on. An awful lot of banning goes on. So I ban someone for an hour basically, which is good fun. That means everyone's got a bit of skin in the game. So these are always good fun games to sort of then go and play. We have different sorts of characters as well, so we can just go through. They will unlock as we get to the different levels. So we're going to have, like, I think it's a troll. I'm not sure what that one is in through there. It's a whole lot of different characters that you ultimately can then sort of unlock. You will also pick them up along the way as well. There's a level 1 wizard if you wanted to go for the wizard, but it is easier. I guess it's easier. Actually, maybe not. I mean, the wizard can still do a lot of stuff. So the way it works is that you've essentially just got like, it looks like there is something where it can go beyond a traditional game mode, but I don't know what that will be or how that will then sort of go and work. I'll just play it on normal difficulty. You can have tutorial tips. I'm going to keep them off at this stage, and I'll just explain how things actually do work. Now, the starting gear for the Minotaur is essentially you've got like I'll show you in game. It's pretty easier to just start it in game, and then we'll just show it. So you have like loot at the start. So the Minotaur gets like a weapon, like a gadget, a skill, and also 80 gold. And so we just need to pick what we need. So we grab the gold, grab of course the club. These will then have a selection, and so we've got 3 different skills. So these are random, and we'll just have a bit of a read. So this one is a lacerating thrust. Now, one thing I want with this one is I want skills that don't require mana for my combat guys like this. So lacerating thrust does damage times 0.05 plus 7. Which is actually good. If the target has bleeding with a duration of 4 or more, the damage of the skill is doubled. That sounds pretty good. Then we've got this one through here. Skill book is repelling thrust. So this is times 0.5 plus 10. So even more, but it does take 6 mana. So I'll only be able to use that probably once with this character. So I don't really want to be doing that one. And then we've got this one through here. This is crippling blow. This one is damage, it's just the strength plus 3. So strength is the important factor in through here, and applies slow to the target, which means it will sort of then stay in the fight. I think we'll go with this first one, which doesn't require any mana, so that will actually be an important one for us. So we'll just go back into there, and then we also have a gadget. So we have Radiant Gloves. So this is damage of 6, so it adds to the damage amount. I'll explain how this one works when we get in there. It's got a range of 3, charges per battle 0. Not really that doesn't matter that much when we get in there. It's a flicker beam. Yeah, so it just applies damage of 6, which is not a hell of a lot. This one here is a prodding device, so knocks target back 1 tile, does not consume a turn. So we can do that, which can be useful. That can be useful. And then we've got these sprinting shoes. So adds 5 to the action, no, not the action points, to the dexterity, I think. Actually, she's got a range. Run towards target, does not consume a turn. Charges per battle. And it's important to sort of get a bit of a feel for what these different things are. So, targeting all units but not the self. Line of sight not required. Needs a directional, so it is in an actual direction. Unable to target tiles in a distance of 1, and gains a charge when units perform a melee attack. I think we'll go this way. So we'll just grab those. Now, so our character is in here getting ready to go into one of these different areas in through here. So we've got like a progression up through a board, very much like Slay the Spire type thing, where it goes up through different sorts of events, different sorts of shops, to a final boss battle back up through here. And over that time, we then need to be leveling up. So we have a certain number of things. This is randomized a little bit each time you play it. So when we get to this particular shop, for example, this shows that there's a person on the 3rd one and all the way through. It means we can recruit another fighter to fight with us. So we're going to need a bit of gold for that one. Then as we come back up, these are events. So we've got random events that occur in these book pages. What else do we have? We have like harder battles as well, like this one here, for example. We've got other ones where we don't actually have, like, I forget what these all are, but these are the different, like that's a consumable, I think that's a skill, that's like a gadget. So this shop here won't actually have any more people. But then when we get to when we get to the final one through here, we've got a weapon, a skill, and then more gadgets. There's a person one there. So we could bring an extra person in if we can get over to that side. So you can plan your progression through the game if you sort of wind them back down through the areas, like getting gadgets and things can be useful. This is treasure when you get to this one through here. So just looking at this progression down this way, this all looks fairly good to me. Like to sort of go up to any one of these. But let's just go into the into this one through here. Actually, it's already been applied to him. Now the way it works with the actual amounts, you've only got like 4 statistics that you have to worry about. The first one is strength, and this increases your physical damage and your knockback chance, which is what these two are down through here. So strength goes down into physical damage, and so this is how much damage this character deals with physical attacks, and it's just basically whatever the strength happens to be gets applied, and then the gear. So this is actually applying +2 physical damage. So whatever this one does gets applied to the strength, and that's actually what the physical damage is if he then uses this club. He also has a little bit of protection, which will then show elsewhere. This one here is a knockback chance. How likely melee attacks are to knock back from the target. Maximum value is 100%, so 7% is hardly ever going to knock anyone back at this stage. The knockback distance is 2, and so knockback distance is equal to 33% of the strength. So the higher we get the strength, the more chance, the more percentage chance we then have of actually getting more knockbacks. But we'll end up with other equipment which may help with that as well. So knockbacks are quite important in the game to be able to do that one. But we now actually have this one here with prod, where we can knock target back at the one tile in through this instance in through here. So it does not consume a turn, and so we basically then just get to use that one. The next statistic is agility, back and through here, so how agile this character is. So increases critical hit chance and action points. Now, what we actually have through here is we've only got 4 points of agility. This then applies to action points. Now, how many times this character can move in one turn? And so we have a base of 2. It's 25 of whatever the agility is, in this case 1. It's 4 divided by 4. So it's 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's what we have. If we had 3, we'd only be moving at 1. If we get to 8, we'll then move at 3. So getting agility is actually quite important for some of these units. And then we also have critical hit chance. So this is the 150% of whatever the agility is. So we get 6% there, which do 200% of normal damage. Back through here we have wisdom, how wise the character is. So this is important for mages. Magic damage, how much damage this character deals with spells, only 4. And then we have 12 mana in through here. So he's got the 4 wisdom. And then finally vitality, this increases the protection. So protection is based on you can see there the base, 100% of vitality. And then the gear, we're getting 2 protection from here. And so the gear then sort of adds in to give us a little bit more in through there. Now the maximum value there is 70, but we've got low protection at the moment. And then this is our hit points, the health points. So the base this is 300 of whatever the vitality is. So the more vitality we can get, the more hit points we're then going to end up with as well, and the more protection overall as well. So that's a very, very important stat for a frontline fighter like the Minotaur. Now we also have randomly generated, this is the lacerating thrust that we saw there before. If target has bleeding with a duration of 4 or more, the damage of this skill is doubled. So this is just one where we can do a bit more extra damage. And it's got a cooldown of 2, just looking at that one through there. And then finally we have like something, because we're a Minotaur, we have like a racial ability, and this is the bull charge. So charge towards a target, knock them back 3 tiles. And what this one then goes and does is it's got targeting enemy units, needs a direct horizontal, vertical or diagonal line to target, and it can't do it within one distance of 1. Whoops. And then finally we just have this counts as a melee attack. So if we do the charge, that is one of our action points, one of the action points we have through there. Or in fact, if we do an attack, it chews up the rest of our turn. So that's all we have. We don't have anyone else in the actual list just yet. What else is there? There's this as well, which just goes through a bit of a summary as to what's going on. Let's just go back up and sort of make our progression through. We'll just play a few of these just so you get a bit of a feel. Now, the early ones are fairly simple. So we've got our character versus their character. It is a good idea to see what you're up against. So this is a level 1 vampire. So they've got an ability to drink blood. They drink blood off the, not from the targets. They do drink it off the ground to get their health back, some of their health. They've got rooted as well. The character cannot use action points for movement. And so this is something where with her mana, she's got 30 mana. That will take 9 mana to actually apply that one. This one here doesn't take any mana. So that's the one thing that she will do. If she gets close enough, this is range 4, she can actually then put us into a position. But in reality, she's going to have to come and do a lot of melee attacks, and she doesn't have a real lot of strength. She can move at 2. That's important to know what she can do. It's important to know what their what the ranged attacks actually are for units. And so she's only a level 1 vampire, we're just going for a low level loot essentially with this one. So we'll just go and do the fight. Now, if we lose the fight, we have one chance, one spare chance. It's a roguelike game, meaning that if we die twice in the normal run, that's the end of the run. If we die in the boss fight, that's also the end of the run. So she's up the top through there. Now, range of 4. We'll just have a look and see. Yeah, this can happen anywhere. There's no restriction about anything sort of being applied. If we have our character and then have a look at the charge, that's all we can charge to at this stage. So I'm going to move up with my character. I've just used the Q, W, E, A, S, D, X, Z and C keys. So there's like the 8 keys down in the bottom, in the left hand side of your keyboard will then allow you to move. So I'm just going to move up in behind this thing for now. So let's just move up that way and move up that way. That's our turn. She will also move down. She's now within 4. I'm now going to move across and do the charge, because the charge can actually move that sort of distance. We've got a range of 5. So we'll just go and press E, and then we'll do the charge attack. So I'm going to click on bull charge. There's a cooldown of 3 when I do this. Now, it didn't kill her, unfortunately. It didn't damage her. If she had hit the wall, you'd only push her back 3. So I needed to go back even more. Anyway, we'll have to close the gap, unfortunately. She'll use the rooted spell at this point in time. So we can't do much else there. Well, we can still move forward, so we'll keep on moving up. Yep, she's changed that one, which allows, we can't actually move, so I'm trying to move, I can't do anything, so all I can do is actually pass. And she's now going to attack us, but she's only doing 3 damage. So we can now do big damage to her. We've got the lacerating thrust, which I can't really do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push her down towards, I'm just going to keep on pushing her across, but I'll just do a normal attack to start with. We only have a low chance. Now she can drink the blood from there and get some of her health back. We don't have that ability. I'm just going to keep on moving. And I'm now going to, I can do this one here, which does, it pushes her backwards, but I probably want to do that at the start. So let's just do a bit more damage there. In fact, we're not going to need it. Yeah, she's moving away from where we can go. You can see this little skull over, a little red skull. That means we're going to kill her. So we don't need to do anything else. That's victory for us. So we got a little bit of experience from that one through there. And we then get to look and see what loot we pick up. In this case, we've got some skills. Choose one skill, choose one skill. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So skill book, Toxic Surge. So effect spreads through liquid tiles. Yeah, that's okay. That just affects poison. This one is Sweeping Swing, which does deals damage to all surrounding units. That's actually interesting for the Minotaur. And then we actually have Ignite. This is actually one that does range 3, but 15 mana. I think I'm going to grab this skill for the Minotaur. And then this one over here, I can also start thinking about what I have for actually instant missile. Damage of 6. Yeah, I might grab that actually, just for, okay, this one here applies wind affliction to target. Knocks unit back 3 tiles towards a random direction. Let's go and grab this one here. Not for the Minotaur, but for whoever we get in next. Hopefully we'll get a magic user. Just go and leave there. So our health goes back up to full. I'm going to start to move across. So I do actually have a progression that I want to go through to pick up. Which one was it? There was one over Well, we definitely want to end up over here. So it means we can get to there, we can get to there, we can go this way if we needed to. So it doesn't really matter in this early part. Now that one there has got like consumables. This one gives me more equipment. So I think I'll go the equipment. So I'll get a weapon, some armor, and a character. So we'll just go that way. So that will be important. Now before I go in, I can actually just go in and change things. So I do actually have the skill book, the skill book for the sweeping swing, which is suitable for this character. So I'm just going to go and place that there. So we've now got 2 skills. We can have up to 4. And so we're just going up against a level 1 wizard. So in this case, there's going to be, he's got 30 mana. He does actually have the blessing of, this is a brawler's blessing. So that's not going to really affect him much. Spawn tornado on all tiles surrounding the caster. That's going to be what he's going to use. And that will be a bit of a problem. I can charge past them if I can. So let's move up. He can only move at 1 at this stage. He's only got like agility of 3. Yeah, I'll move up to there. Oh, nice. He's gone right where we needed him to be. He's also now moved back. We didn't take any real damage from that one. So let's just go and press E. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It gets me past all of these. These will sort of now stay on the map. They'll be a bit of an annoyance. So I'm going to do the charge. So he didn't do any damage, but and he will be able to use more of those fairly soon. So we'll just keep on moving up. This is good for us. So we're just going to move up and then start to do damage here. Now he'll be able to cast the Blessing of Strength. This is still 2 away before he can do much in through here. So I can, at this stage, if I do this one through here, it does take up one of my actions, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go. It does say that I do some damage to it. Yeah, it's this one here. Well, there we go. We actually got the kill. Got a critical hit. You can sort of see down through there. Yeah, it must have been a critical to get the double damage. That was an easy one for us. So these early ones are fairly simple. We did pick up a dagger, which is +4 physical damage and +1 action point. That's actually good for us. 15 gold. That's probably better than what we've actually got. It means it just means the action points allow us to close the gaps and to position into other areas. So again, we can just go back into here and think, okay, that one gives us 2 physical damage and 2 protection. This one gives me 4 physical damage. So I'm just going to go and swap that one across. That's good. We'll quit out of there. And so the one that we wanted to get was this one here, where we pick up this loot. So this is what's available. Now, I've only got 95. I can only have one of any particular type. So I'm going to have to sell something. Well, I can sell a few things. So if we go back into here, if I click on sell, I can do that one for 17, and that one for 21. I really wanted this instant missile. It's a shame. What else should we get rid of? This is worth 50. Let's have a look and see. One's 12. Yeah, I'm going to need to sell one of those to get one of these sorts of creatures. This is a Slitherer, which does actually have a fireball spell. And this one here has got a haste, so charges per battle 4. And then mending bolt as well, so it can heal self for 8. Level 1 elf. So ultimately this one's got 21 mana. This one here has got 33 mana. Mind Lock increases enemy skill cooldowns by 1. Okay, does not consume a turn. This one here has got haste, so charges per battle 4. Yes, we've got 2 of those, have we? Or did I miss? It's a splash zone. Spawn water on all tiles surrounding the target. Applies unsteady to the target as well. knockback effects against this target have +2 distance. Okay, that's actually interesting. I might go the elf, I think. So we just need 124, so we just don't quite have enough. So let's go and sell this one. So let's go back to sell and sell that off, unfortunately. So I think it's more important that we go back, though, and pick up another unit. It would have been cool to have gotten some of these other ones. Yeah, some of these would have been very, very cool. But I think we have to go this way. So I'll grab her. All right, then we can just go back in, and we can give her this instant missile spell as well. So she's now part of the team. We can do certain things, like for example renaming, forget different skills if we want to change things. We can retire them and pick up money as well, which of course we don't want to do just yet. We're still very early days. So it's a shame we couldn't pick up some of that great loot, or we just didn't earn enough. Now, if we go this way, we end up with an event which I think I'll avoid the events because I need the money. So I need to keep on getting the money. Let's just see if we can still keep on. Yeah, we can get back over to here and pick up hopefully another character by that stage. In fact, if I go up this other side, we can end up just going from battle to battle. Okay, we're just up against a level 1 gnome. Not very strong. Does actually have, again, some level 8. This is Conjure Brambles. Pull target unit next to you. That's okay. That's all right. And magic mending bolt as well. Yeah, he's not going to be. He's got a lot of movement. He's got 5 action points. Yeah, he's got +2 action points with his magic scepter. Let's fight. He gets to go first because of his action points. Now we've got barrels on the screen. Well, good on you. Good on you. That's good. Now, when he's sneaking, we can't really... Oh, now he's actually... by doing that, his sneak then left him, so he's no longer sneaking. So we've taken a fair bit of damage here. The barrels will explode in around the areas. This is like a fire barrel. This is a waste barrel. This is a mystery barrel. These here, if we actually can unlock them, will actually be like independent little creatures that will then fight both of us, essentially. But anyway, we want to go and smack this one. So we actually have Lacerating Thrust. Is that going to do the job? That will do 11. Yeah, I'll do that one. Not quite enough to finish that one off. And then we've got the Magic Missile. Now, we've only got 2 movement here. So the Magic Missile is worth range of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. But yeah, and it can be anywhere within that range. So all we have to do is just move up 1, and then that will kill him off. So at the start of the next battle, that mana comes back. So we replenish at the end of the battles. We've now gone up a level with the Minotaur, and we picked up some running shoes, +2 action points. Now I'm going to put that on the Minotaur because the Minotaur can make the best use of that. So we'll go and take those. And pop them on the Minotaur, so they can just be sitting in there. So he's now got a movement of 5, which is quite handy, I've got to say. And we'll just leave there. Now, before we move on, I will actually just go back in and do the level up. This is the level up in through here. This is really quite cool. It does give us a lot of other abilities. Now, remember, this is only a percentage, so knockback chance really isn't important. Critical chance is also only a percentage, so this is really unimportant. But magic damage, if we do end up with a magic attack, none of these are great. None of these are great at all, actually. This is just percentages. So, yeah, I'll go magic damage just in case we end up with a spell. Protection 2 is good. Mana points of another +5. I'll go protection. Like the protection will then go from 11 to 13. You can see it just went through there. Critical hit chance, protection of +4. Again, we'll just go that way. That will give me up to 17 protection. So that will just give us a little bit more physical protection with what's going on. So that's all the rewards. You don't get much when you go from level 1 to level 2. It does ramp up and scale up as the game continues. So we've only got 1 spot that we can go to. We can't go backwards, I don't think. No, we can't. So it's reset each time. This is a level 2 wizard this time. He has got passing wisdom. Not really going to help him much. And then instant missile, like what we've got. So range 6. Fight. Now, we've got all these exploding barrels and things. And I can start to push them up if I wanted to. Yeah, so he's gone after that one. I'm going to blow this up. Now, I've only got a pushback of, like if we have a look and see what we can do through here. If I go up to here and push that into, say, there, I can then blow it up and do damage to him. So there's different things we can do with this. So this one's not really the right one to do it with. But if we move up to there, for example, and if I then use this one here, actually, which one is it? Oh, hang on, no, that's not what we wanted. I thought I had one that I could push back. I'll just go and hit it. So that he only pushes it back 2 with what he actually gets to do. And so that's his move. It's now her turn, and we're just going to use the magic missile. And we're going to blow this thing up. And that did 13 damage to him. And so she can still move. She does also have Mending Bolt, which I think she can do on herself. Oh, no, she can't. Splash Zone. Now, this one at this stage, he hasn't got anything he can really go and do at this point in time. He is on some blood. Not that that really matters that much. So we'll leave that one there. I could have gone up with a Minotaur actually and done some big damage both by pushing him back into this pillar. That would have been probably a better shot in hindsight. I just wanted to show the other things you could then go and do. I'll just keep her where she is. No real point in bringing her up. Now, if they die, if both die, that's a problem in the game. Like, you know, that's the end of the run. But if one of them, if there's one alive at the end, that's all you need. So we do actually have. Now we've got this is a. The target is bleeding with a donut. Yeah. So let's go this way here. And then she comes in. I'll just move her up. Instant missile against this one, and I can't quite push that one back, and unfortunately I can't actually. I can push him back into there. Well, I'm going to kill him anyway, so I'll just kill him. That's a nice simple one for us. Cool. So 26, 27, and choose one weapon. So we have +3 physical damage, +4 critical. 2 +4 knockback, 2 but +12 mana points. That's actually good for using for the elf. So we'll leave that one. And if we then have a bit of a look at the group, so the elf, I'm just going to move the crystal dagger into there, and we'll see that like at the moment her magic damage is 7. This will then make the magic damage go up, and also her mana points will then go up as well. So it's now 9. So when she uses this instant, I don't know if that applies as a spell. I'm guessing it does. But anyway, that's the it's getting a little bit more effective now with this other aspect. You have to be a bit careful though of her health. It's not great. And again, we are wanting to get to here. Now I can go it either way. That's an event, but I want to keep on picking up the loot as we go. That you can. I should show an event. I'll go this way and show you the events. All right, so now we've got 2 versus 2. These are level 1, so these aren't really going to be able to do much. This one does actually have a, oops, where are we? Acid Bolt, range 4. Takes up 11, so he can do it twice in the combat. Damage 20% of target's maximum HP, so it will do 40% damage against one of our units. And Endure does not consume a turn, applies impervious to the caster, but that's also 11. So that may be something that he does. Mind Lock, he probably will do that as well, just with the cooldown. So let's go and fight. Should even have a look at what the other one can do. We can always just have a bit of a look and see. So this one gets to go first. Okay, now yeah, we're not going to be able to do much here at this early stage. There's a lot of things randomly sort of positioned in the middle here. This one has got Focus Calamity, so Spawn Tornado on all tiles surrounding the caster. He may do that one fairly soon, I would imagine. And this one here is Sharp Scales. Yep, so spiky defense. And so with our character, we've got movement of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move to there safely. That way I'm still away from everything, so I'll just do that. I can push these out of the way, but I think I'll just leave everything where it is. She's only got 2 movement. I don't want to get too close to this exploding barrel. Whoa. So that's where it's got a bit of a combo, and the mystery barrel, like one of these, ended up with acid mist, unfortunately. So we've actually now taken a lot of damage in here, which is very, very clever. So we'll need to get out of that, and then do some damage here. And I'll just do the attack. If I do a normal attack, it's 10. If I do that one, it's 11. If I do that one, it's 6. I've still got, how many more moves have I still got? I've got a total of 5. I've got only 1 left, so I do need to do this one. Look, I'll just do a normal attack. Okay, it's put Endure on himself. And with her, we've got to be a bit concerned about this barrel here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can use this one here, but I can't get a solid shot at them. So I'm going to have to move up, unfortunately, next to this barrel and hope that nobody actually. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. All right. So in this case, I'm just going to go in and do double shots to both of these. So let's move up. Now that's going to blow up this fire barrel. Actually, I might not do that. I might just do it there, and then just use this attack. Ooh, we're nearly dead. So, we'll just use this one here, damage 6. So we've almost got that one. Okay, well, there's really not a lot we can do here. I need this one to come back. So spawn water on all tiles surrounding the target. Yeah, I can't get in there just yet. I've got mending bolt, which we don't need just yet either. So if I move across, that'll kill that one off. And then we're just going to have to go with it now. So if I do the damage here, it's only 4. If I use this one here, it's 6. So let's go and do that one. It's only 5 actually. He's got a bit more protection. So yep, that's all we can really do. Let's move away. And then we can move in and then just do the damage. That's good. It's got mind lock, which will just slow us down with everything we're doing. So these are now shut down for a little bit, but we can still just keep on doing the physical attacks. He's doing more than what we're doing, unfortunately. We do actually have the instant missile. I can't really do much with this. Okay, we're getting closer. Ooh, one more turn. And we unfortunately don't have the ability to do the damage on him. This acid bolt, he's got 5 left, and this takes 11. So I'm going to run, because that's the one advantage that I actually have, is that I can get away from him. And I will be able to use this. Oh no, I'm out of mana there. Now if I stay where I am, if I move up to here, I can then do the. Yeah, I've got nothing I can do. Unfortunately, I'm out of mana. So I don't get the kill. And that's going to be the end of my turn, unfortunately. So unfortunately, we've lost the run. It's got turn 11. I can just keep on running away. I might just do that. Oh, if I've been mind locked. He doesn't get his mana back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's down to 5. Turns remaining. Well, nothing we can do, so we just need to survive, and we're not going to be able to survive otherwise. Final turn. Out of turns, okay. So it's a tie, but we did level up. This is good. So we'll just leave there. We don't get any prize for that one, but yeah, I paid to watch that match again. I think we'd do better if we did it again. So she gets to level up. Let's have a quick look and see what she's got. Well, this is actually really where she did struggle. So we'll get more mana points. Physical damage would be good as well. The hit points, 21. I think the physical damage would certainly help. That'll get it up to 6. And then we've got hit points or protection. Now the protection, we've only got 7 protection here. Let's go with the hit points. Let's get more hit points. So that's all we've got with her. All right, so we'll close that one. We'll come back up to this event. I'll show you what events are like. So these are random. So there's a local fair happening nearby. You don't have extra time, but some of the team would really like to make a quick stop here, so we can spend some of our money. So this one here is we gain an item, which would be good for 30. That's actually pretty good. Next fight, your team starts with a random buff, or a whole team gains 50 XP. Now, both of our characters are not close to leveling up. Otherwise, that would be worth doing. I think that we'll gain an item. Okay, this is does +3 magic damage and +3 hit points. It's +8 hit points. So we'll just go and leave that one. Now we can go into here. We've got 64, which is not a hell of a lot. Let's just go back up. Can we do anything? We don't have really anything we can do through here. This one does have Rain of Knives. We've got a Dryad, and we also got a Fiendling as well. So with the 60, we can't really do a lot here. What about the skills? We've got Teleport, Passing Wisdom, Wind Spirit, Special Delivery, summon a random barrel on a target location, and actually, what's the range on that one? 6. Yeah, no, let's not worry about it. And then we've got the Reject Pain. Does not consume a turn. Applies hazard protection to the target. I don't think I want any of those. What else have we got in here? This is permanently increased vitality by 1. That one does as well. So this is only 58. We could definitely grab that one. Look, I might just do this one. The vitality is your health. So we'll just go back across, and we'll just go and consume that to get her points up, although his could really do with a bit of a boosting through there. So let's just, because he's going to be the front line, we'll just take that one up through there. Now this one in through here, 3 magic damage. This one does 2, but we do actually have the mana points, which have been very, very useful. So we're not going to worry about that one through there. Let's continue on our run, and we'll move on up. This is just loot. It doesn't matter which one we go with in through here. It's just random. We do have another one here, which we can. Well, if I go there, I might even go to the event, and not worry about what we pick up from in here, because if we don't have money, what's the point anyway? Treasure found. This is much better treasure. So we choose one skill. We've got this is Rain of Knives. This is Grand Fortitude. So heal +6. It costs 13 mana though. And this is Crippling Blow, which does apply slow to the target. I might grab that for the Minotaur, I think. This one here is a relic. So we have mana costs are reduced by 33%. That would be useful for the elf. Storage key, at the start of a turn, spawn a barrel randomly on the battlefield, or jagged ring. Melee attacks apply bleeding on target. That would be good as well. So deals an extra 2 damage. I think we'll grab this one though, the mana stone. And then finally the gadgets. So we've got sprinting. This one gives us +5. Look, that basically gives us 5 dexterity, which would be great. I don't think it's action points. This one here is repel, so all surrounding units are knocked back 1 time. That's friendlies and enemies. And then dust berries is a smoke bomb. Charges by battle 3, so spawns thick smoke. We don't want that either. That does help protect, but let's go with the sprinting boots. And we'll then just go back in and have another quick look. So we don't have a real lot of money at this stage. So let's just go back and get the mana stone. Place that one on there. That way she'll be able to make better use of what she's doing in here. The skill book, crippling blow, we'll apply that one into there. Now the sprinting shoes, we've only got 2 action points in through here. This will then take the sprint, so run towards the target. Actually, this is range 5. But I'm thinking it's going to be better off to have that in there as well as an ability that we can then go and use. It doesn't consume a turn, so it does allow us to move. It's line of sight not required, but we can still go diagonally, etc. So that will get the Minotaur in close into combat, which would be good. All right, so the next one, no point. We've only got 6, so let's just go back off into this area and see what else we can pick up. So walking down the main pathway of a small village, a cheerful woman approaches you. Good day, stranger. Am I not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? So we can compliment an event. The event continues, or insult. You gain an item. I think we'll just try the compliment. I knew it. You must be true since it must be true since you also think so. Please have something of mine so you will never forget my beauty. So we've got a steel band. This gives us +4 physical damage and +1 protection. Now we don't have anywhere else we can put onto the Minotaur. We've got a big ball of web. So throw web. Knocks target back 3 tiles. If the target collides with something, applies rooted. That's actually pretty cool. And then we've got the wizard hat as well. So this is phasing. So teleport to a random location, avoids harmful tiles. I think we'll go this way, the big ball of web, and then we'll leave. And so we go back in here. That can then be applied to the elf. We haven't picked up any armor at all. Anything we've done. I can sell that. It's only worth 20. I mean, it's worth a little bit more than that one, but not much. I think I need the points more than anything at this stage. All right, so off we go. So we've got now we've got 2 more battles before we end up in here. We do have another big battle in through this other side, but we can go and do. Let's just continue on. I think I've played enough actually in terms of you can sort of see what's going on. It then progressively gets more and more difficult as we sort of go through, which is actually really cool. Now I didn't actually get to see what they actually were doing. So the Fiend gets to move first. She's only got level 2. She's got Repelling Thrust and Blessing of Strength. That's actually okay. And this guy here has got Spirit Shelter, Repelling Thrust as well, and Sweeping Swing. Only got 2 action points. Does 12 physical damage. We do 11. I think we'll be okay. Let's just keep on moving on up. We'll get into the fight. Now they're together. That's going to allow me to push this one onto that one. Ultimately, if I do a charge from there, I can charge and push and then do a lot of damage that side. So we've got the 2 moves now. That one we can actually do damage to. This one's got a bit more protection. All right, so we'll move on up. Okay, this is a lot of damage coming back this way. Unfortunately. So big damage in there, and then we still have another attack. So that one's down, that's good. still alive. Yeah, knockback doesn't do anything. Yeah, we've got nothing we can knock him into other than our own character, which is not what we want to do. So we'll have to move on up. And we now get to move first. So we're gonna lose the Minotaur in this particular fight. So we've got crippling blow. Yeah, so this will slow it down. We've got lacerating thrust. Now we're burning anyway, so we're going to be dead anyway. So there's nothing much we can do in through here. So it deals 6 damage per turn. Now what a cat could do would be to somehow try to knock him into the fire, but I don't think we can really do it. We do 9 damage, but it's just not enough. It's only going to do 5. That's going to do 9. That's going to do 9 as well. That's only going to do 8. There's a chance that we can try to knock it down. If we were bleeding and moving, that would actually kill us off. We may, there's a very slight chance we'd push him in there, which we didn't know. We'd now burnt. So we now need to move off and then start to make use of these. Now we've only got 2 moves. And unfortunately, I'll move this way. I'll just mending bolt. We've got a lot of mana here. Splash zone. Okay, that was good. That did 7 damage. And now we can just kill him. There we go. We got through the fight. That was good. It's they're interesting fights. They sort of it's got a fairly good level. Okay, another weapon. I really need something else. This is 5 and criticals. 5 and criticals. Hit points. 4 magic and 20 hit points. I'll grab that one. 22 gold. Here we go. So we've got 3 protection plus 1 wisdom. Now this has to be given to the elf. Wisdom sort of aids everything that she does. So this gives us more mana points, more magic damage ultimately. I'll just go to sell. This one's worth 41. Now that's the mana points I think are worth too much. So I'm not going to change it over. I'm actually happy with what that one's got. The action points are important there as well. So let's just leave that one there. They're not fantastic. Let's just go this way. So we have a level 3 this time. And we're getting more and more better loot now coming through. Only 2 action points, but does actually have a tickle bolt. Does damage like mind damage, which does a lot. Unfortunately, that's the magic damage. The righteous outburst. Yeah, this guy's going to be very, very dangerous. Hasty teleport, and then we've got an angel in through here, which is mainly to do with healing. Okay, that's okay. Well, hopefully we can survive and do the damage. Unfortunately, all the barrels are at our end of the map. We get to move first with the... now we can move. We've got 5 action points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can charge that one, push me into the wall. So let's go and do that one. And then the charge. Yep, so a little bit of damage done. I've still got another action here, so I'm just going to go and lacerating thrust will do 10. Let's go and do that. That's bleeding. Yeah, big damage coming in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough. It's renewing itself. And then doing a bit of damage. Okay, so I do actually have this one here with sweeping swing. I do have the crippling blow as well, where I can do 9 damage back to the other one, or I can do 5 damage in here. This, as I say, is going to be probably the hard one for us to contend with. So I think we'll go this way. Actually, how fast does this one move? That one moves at 3. So it can chase this one down if we end up in trouble. Yep, that's getting to become a bit of a problem. Start to use these now. Now, what sort of mana has she got? She's got 20. She's got 13 left. Yeah, she's got a tickle bolt there as well. So they'll be killing off the Minotaur very, very quickly. All right, now I still can't use the charge. Sweeping swing if I move in a bit closer. That's going to ultimately do a bit more damage. No, won't even do that actually. I've got 9 damage there. Let's lock this one into position. It's been slowed. Oh, it's still alive, which is unusual. It's got splash zone. Got mending bolt. Now, how much do we get with this one here? Heal self for 8. That should be enough just to keep it alive. Actually, it can only be done to itself. Doesn't make sense. Oh, it does 9 damage there. Let's do that one. It is slowed. Yep, so that's the Minotaur down. And unfortunately, I think we're dead. That one moves at 2. That one moves at 3. Now, if I can stay there, unfortunately, I've got the splash zone. That will then, the fire barrel will then sort of negate itself, unfortunately. Let's go and move this one up. And we'll splash this one, which will then blow the barrel up anyway. Oh no, it didn't. Ooh, we're in trouble here. I don't think we can do anything about this. If I go that way, I can do 5. If I move down, I can't get the kill. Here we go, that one's down. Alright, so we have mending bolt. Oh, good. Actually, that does work. Oh, it's resurrected that one, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, now we're dead. So we didn't make it through. We just leave here. Now, this is the first defeat. So we're allowed 2. Look, we only allow 1. If you've lost a fight on this level, next loss will result in defeat. Now we've only got 28, so it's not worth going through there. Let's just go and move off up to here. So that was basically a loss. The next loss we have is going to be the end of it. So this is a higher level one. We've got an Undine and another Angel. So I don't like our chances here. It's only moving at 1. That's moving at 3. I think what we'll do is we'll move the I'll move these barrels around, I think. Just get like a bit of a trap set up in here. Okay, now we can blow these things up. So let's just move back away. And that's a waste barrel, that's a pressure barrel. Oh, I didn't actually do the other one. Okay, that was nothing. Unfortunately, nothing happened. I can throw this one into here. I can't do much with that one there. I'll just move this one out of the way. Move that one up to there. Come on, we need to get this pressure barrel. That will then push it down. Pressure's not going to do a lot, unfortunately. And we do actually then have the mending bolt, and we've got the splash zone. One, two, three, four. I can't get the charge. I can get a charge on that one and push that one all the way back. We'll leave these to then fight amongst themselves. Let's do that. Let's go and get our charge this way. Just move it out of the area, and then we'll come back and finish this other one off. We've still got 3 more action points. And she can just kill it. Oh, she actually got a pushback, and it actually worked in that instance. All right, so we'll move on up. Now, 2 more turns before we can use this one through here. I think I'll just wait for it to come. It can only move at 1 anyway. What does it actually have? It's got a noxious stab, so it's got sweeping swing. So it has to be up close to anything that it does anything to. So it's not going to really help it in this case. I might as well keep my distance. So I'll just pause here, and then we do actually have these as well. All right, that will do. Now the pressure barrel, I'm going to push this one in. That will then push it up against in here. So I'm just going to go, that will also push us back. So I think this is going to be okay. There we go. We took a bit of damage. All sorts of roll-on effects have gone all over the map. And then this one as well, we've got the splash zone. And I now can push her from here into there and do a lot more damage. And again, she can't really do anything to me here. If I move in, I've still got 5 action points. So I'll just start to do more damage. Now we do actually have the magic area, but I don't get a clear shot with it. The mending bolt. Yeah, I don't get a clear shot with that either. So she'll be able to do a lot of damage here with the noxious stab. And I really don't have much I can do with this, so I'm just going to have to go with the lacerating thrust. I might just move up into here, just in case I can push her down into the spikes. That one there's a crippling blow. Not that it's going to matter that much. And then we do actually have the instant missile. P is, you can just press P to pause as well. So that one's down. Then we've got the splash zone, which will then kill her off. No, not quite. And yeah, she's only got 6 points left. That'll be 4. In fact, that was, she managed to push her off the back edge. So they've both gone up to another level, which is great. So what do we pick up in here? So we picked up 27 gold. We've now got more armor. So we need armor. This was +2 protection, +1 agility. This one here is protection. Now, agility is not action points. That's only just, it's every 4 agility gives me 1 more action point. What's this one over here? That's hit points and protection. That's actually very good. I think I'll take that one there. That's sort of like it directly helps. One more gadget. We've got the frost rune. So spawn ice on target location. Now this is where you can slide units across. Extends normal movement. Spawn ice on target location. All the ties surrounding it. That could be interesting. Beaming wand. So remote detonation destroys target object unit. Does not consume a turn. That could be interesting as well. And then we've got Earth Rune. This one just summons a mud pillar on the target. I think I'm going to go and grab the Beaming Wand. And we've still got one more armor here as well. So this is protection and mana points. That one is 3 protection and 12 mana. That's 16 mana. I think I'll grab this one. So we'll leave. And we'll just go and sort this one out. So that gives us a bit there. What does this one give us? This is 3 and 1. So that's going to give us up to 50 now. And we also then have this one as well. This is yeah, that one there does give me sprint, which I'm not really using. I haven't had to use it. Yeah, I might throw that one in just so we've got like another thing. The +2 action points is is worth a bit to us really. So the action points that is worth keeping. This is 4 magic damage, 3 magic damage. This is 4 physical. I think I'll just keep that going. All right, let's leave it there. So the units are leveling up quite nicely. Let's do the event. I might as well finish this one off. It's going to be a bit of a long video, but anyway. Walking through a small village, what do we have? So this is for Albion. If we participate, +2 to main stats. Next fight, one of your units starts with 50% less hit points. I think I'm going to skip. I don't really want to be going into any more fights where it's going to be difficult, so that was a bit of a waste. We'll do this. We're almost finished with the boss battles. So we've got another elf, and then we've also got a gnome as well. This one is a level 3. Level 3. That one does have an acid bolt. Can only use it once actually. That's actually good. And torment doubles the duration of a random debuff on target. That's actually okay as well. So she's not going to be able to do much with her spell casting. This is good for us. All of these in through here. So she gets to move first. How far can she move? She can move at 5. So she's been tormented. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do much with her. I think I need to stay back away from her because we can blow this up. Okay, let's just move up. Just get this thing started. And then we'll just blow this up as well. Another 12 damage to her with that one, that barrel exploding. Unfortunately, she can move a long way. Yeah, and she hit us into the wall. Now, charging is not going to do much with her, unfortunately. I can't run. So the elf is... No, we've still got one more attack with her that we can do, but unfortunately we're up against the wall, and that's not a good position to be. It only does 9. It does 8. It does slow her down. So we'll move across to here, and then we'll use the healing, the mending bolt, just to get out some of our health back again. And there we go, we've got it now. So this is good. So we've been able to correct this. Excellent. It's now sneaking. We can't target it directly, but we can target this. And it's now freed up a little goblin who will now also attack this unit. So we'll just pass there. Oh, he's actually going after us. He's not going after the gnome. Well, he's burning. I mean, there's nothing much we have to really do here, so I'll just move across. Oh, that hurt a little bit. There we go. Job done. So those independents, you don't know who they're going to be actually attacking. So what do we pick up this time? So we're getting ready for the final boss fight. This is a 2 magic damage, 12 mana points, 34 gold. Choose one skill. We've got power blow. So damage is the normal damage plus 5. It does knock the target back 5 tiles. That's actually a good one for the Minotaur. Drain life. So heal self equal to 50% of the damage done. 18 mana though. It's an expensive one. And the damage is the magic damage, which we don't have a hell of a lot. Skill book is damage of 10. Knock target back equal to their current hit points divided by 15. Okay, so invert mass. So it sort of goes backwards. The less health they have, the less they get pushed back. Let's go this way, I think. Actually, that one there I'm interested in, the drain life. Yourself, that's 18. Yeah, we can still do that one. I might throw that one in, I think. So we'll just go and leave. And these have now leveled up as well. So we've got agility, we're at 4. Strength is direct, so we'll just go that way, get more in through this other side. Vitality is hit points, so we'll grab that as well. Strength again for the Minotaur. That's all that he can do. So a bit more physical damage now. And the elf. Wisdom as well is going to be good for the magic damage, so maybe we'll go that way. And we've got vitality. The agility is not going to be quite enough. Agility plus 2 takes us to 7. I wish I'd have got the other one, but that's okay. We're up to nearly 60 now. So that's actually done for the elf. So that's that one, and we've just got one more that we can go and get. Now we can get, we're only going to be able to buy one thing. So what do we really want? Probably buffs more than anything, because or a really good weapon. Because that's a pretty crappy weapon. So we've got weapons there, we've got weapons there, we've got armor there as well. So let's go this way. So we've got 2 magic damage, 5 physical, but also the pike is actually a good one for us. That's 5 and 10 for 87. That we can afford that one. We can't afford this one. Can't afford that one. That'd be great to get the gladius. And then this one here is can't afford that one either. So the only one we can really afford is this cutlass. I mean, we could sell things. Is there anything else we would want? Chaotic blessing, special delivery. Yeah, that's not bad actually with what we have, the combos that we can get with that one. Repelling, this is conjured bramble. Yeah, pull target and unit next to you. That would actually be not bad as well. And then we've got curse thrust and skill book drain life. Heal self equal to 50%. It's 18 though. So we've already got that on the elf. If we have a quick look and see what the elf has got. We've got one more slot in both of these areas. Actually, we didn't get drain life. We got it here. So we wanted to throw that one into there. So that's all 4 there. This one here is 2 and yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. Yep, no, we don't need any of that stuff. We've got these in through here. Throw web. We could sell some of this. Okay, we might as well sell everything. everything we're not using. So we've got 254. That does allow us to get some of this stuff. We can get the gladiators actually. So let's go and grab that. That leaves us with 55, so we can still get something else in here for the other one. This is only 3 mana. Yeah, let's grab that, I think. Yeah, that's all we can really afford anyway. And the gladius. I'll keep that dagger just in case we pick up another unit. All right, final battle. Final battle, in we go. So this has taken a bit of time, but we're finally going to get here. So this will be the first level that we're sort of now running through. It's going to take ages to clean you off my gear. So this is actually a level 3. I've got a level 5 Frost Giant in here as well. So very, very powerful. Does actually have a charge attack, but it's only orthogonal, not diagonal. So it's got to stay out of its orthogonal attacks. It only has a movement of 2 as well. So Nova Frost, so deals damage. This one here, it can only use this one once, so deal damage and spawn ice on all tiles within an area of effect. So that is, and applies rooted to affected units with the ice. Perforating Stab, yes, this one, none of these here don't cost anything. So we do have to be careful of this one here. That one there. Area of effect 2, yeah, that's okay. It can only target itself. And this one also then has mending, swift strikes and stuff like this. So this one's not anywhere near as powerful. So let's go and fight. Here we go. The final boss fight. Only got 1 barrel in there. Now I'm going to move this one up. What we want to do is we want to go and get the Frost Giant will be coming fairly soon. He's only got movement of 2, so he'll probably end up moving to there. We do actually have this. Actually, that's remote detonation, which I'm just going to wait. So there's really nothing for us to do here. I might as well blow that up now with her, and just get things started. It's getting, actually the extra wisdom is giving him a lot more mana, unfortunately. Just get the fire started. One, two, three, and then I can charge. It won't damage it though. That's the trouble. This one does only move at 1, which means if I charge, I then sort of waste that. So I think I'll actually just come. This one can't really get through the fire, not without causing a lot of damage. So let's just get this one into a position where it can't do much. That one's still on fire. And so the burning is going to deal 6 damage for 2 more turns. So we'll let that actually happen. We've also then have Drain Life, which we don't need just yet. We've got Mending Bolt, which we don't need in a splash zone. Now we don't want to use a splash zone on something that's burning, so that'll put the fire out. So let's just go and, if we do this one, it puts the fire out over here. 1, 2, 3. It's sort of a bit dangerous. I really got to be trying to charge from 1, 2, 3. I need to be charging from there up. When he's unsteady. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got the 4 moves, so I can't really move out of the way here. This thing does move at 2. Yeah, I don't want to waste the charge. I'm also a bit concerned about this one being able to push me back as well. Now it's still got Swift Strike. What else have I got? It won't do anything. Special Delivery. Actually, that wouldn't be bad. I can do it that way. Put the barrel there. That's an exploding barrel. Actually, Oh, that hurt. We need to keep the distance here of this one. So let's just move back. Let's just start to do damage to this guy. He's going to be the hardest one for us to deal with. Oh, not going to quite work now, unfortunately. Well, I can do it this way. So it did a bit of damage to it. And I can now do damage to this guy. So we'll take a crippling blow on him. And we really don't need to do anything else just yet. We've still got throw web, which I'll do from here. Oh, that actually did damage to him, but also did damage to us as well. So I'm just going to stay where we are. Actually, I've got to be careful of the charge that this one has. So when does it get the charge back? It's got that in one more turn. That will hurt us if we're in the wrong spot here. So let's just move off. Yeah, we can kill it. Okay, cool. This one is going to work very, very well. That one's down. That's great. Big damage. Big damage. And so we'll start to move up. We've still got a lot of mana. This one has just given itself a heap of mana. Not that it really needs it. Now, what do we have? We've got special delivery again. But I don't have anything I can really do with charging. If I go 1, 2, 3, I can charge in and smack it against that. So let's go up this way. Let's just do up. Oops. And we're bleeding, unfortunately, which is costing us every time we move. Oh, hang on, I can't charge. Oh, I'll just stay where I am. All right, pause. So we just need to do the damage in here. Oh, you know what I should have done was spawned another barrel in and then blown it up. Got splash zone for 10. Still bleeding. I'm just going to stay where I am. Actually, I can still spawn with the special delivery. I want to do it. Oh, destroy. It's not. It's destroy. Not. It's this one down below. It's a pressure barrel. That's going to push it back into there, which will then blow that one up, which will then do a lot of damage. So let's just go and do that. Bang, done. Great, we got the win. So they've now got through, and that is a run. Let's take a bit of time. We've got the skill book. So summon monster. Wow, high level unit to aid your team. 31 mana, so this has to be given to the elf. And then we've got 62 gold there as well. And so this is, oh, and we've also got some special armor. This is +8 protection, +5 agility. That's actually really cool for the Minotaur. So we can just go back in. Now, one thing we can do is we can unlearn skills. So we do want to unlearn one of the skills. We've got Splash Zone, which has been good, Mending Bolt. We probably don't need Drain Life. Yeah, I think I'll actually, I think I'll get rid of that one. I think we'll get rid of that one. So let's go and unlearn that. So we'll do that one. And then I can apply this one in here. So we end up with the summons. So summon a high level unit to aid your team. That's going to be very, very useful. This one here does give us the 8 protection and then extra agility, which gives us another run. And this is, yeah, that's going to be fine. And I think that, yeah, with the mana points we definitely need now. So we'll leave that one in through there. We've got a bit of money, not a hell of a lot. And that is victory. Now, when we leave, we then go to the next map. So this is phase 2 of the tournament. But everything gets reset, including the deaths that we actually had. I won't keep on playing, but this is, you get the idea. So we're now at level 2. Anyway, that's just got another progression. These are all randomly generated as well as you sort of come back up. So always, have a bit of a look to see what sort of loot you're getting, so on and so forth. It's a pretty cool little game. Anyway, I thought I'd just show it. I didn't plan to actually play it this long, but it is a fun game to play. We did get through it, but we didn't have it all our own way. We got pretty close in one of those battles, but we had to run away. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.